More than $5 million is headed right here to South Central Wisconsin, in part to reduce recidivism in our jails. The federal dollars are part of the 2023 government funding bill supported by U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin. In Dane County alone, incarceration rates for Black people are more than double the national rate. The senator says this money will help combat that.
Whether that's education or employment opportunities, and sort of sticking with it to make sure that we see it through, not just let somebody out onto the street and hope that they make a go of it. So there are some of these resources that are focused on reintegration and reentry.
Some specific groups in South Central Wisconsin that will get some financial help because of this push: ARC Community Services, Inc., Disability Rights Wisconsin, and End Domestic Abuse Wisconsin, to name a few.